Hello. So it's almost the end of July, and for the end of my peniversary month, I wanted to swatch my ink for you. I'm just gonna do bottled ink, glass bottles, not my Diamines, and no samples. Yeah, so this is all my glass bottles. Might do it in one, might need to make it two. I'll show a couple other things I got myself for my collection. I got a new pen pouch. It's a 5 slot pen pouch. It has all my currently inked ones in there. Lovely plaid, nice cotton cloth, padded. The pin is from Glitter Punk, who does a lot of different types of pins. You can Google her. And this is the old pouch I had made by the same maker on Facebook, and another Glitter Punk pin. But I also, with the help of Shauna, got myself, it doesn't fit in frame, but I got myself a 20 slot pen book to put most of my pens in, so my bigger pens. Yeah. To help with pen storage. So that's what I'm working with these days, guys. Let's get started. So do I want to do these in order? If I can remember, I'll try to remember the order. You know how bad I am at that. I'm pretty awful at remembering the sequence of events. Let's get the matcha out while it's still on rotation. I almost got another TWSBI this month. I'm still thinking about it, but not sure. I can't, like, if I get a new pen, I want to get something new. Something like I don't have a different color or model of. So this is swatching my bottled ink collection, July 2025, and I should say glass. Let's see if I can remember the order. Whew, just looking at everything. I think the first glass bottle I ever got, it's gonna be close. I think it's the Raspberry Rose from Diamine, because I think before that I just had the Diamine smaller ink bottles. So I know you've seen this one a lot, and you can blame Grace Wildly Imaginable for this, because I saw it on her channel a few times and I really, really wanted it, and then I got it. And I got it with my Lamy All-Star Fiery. So, and I still love this color. I think it's beautiful. And I feel like it always looks different depending on the pen and the paper, which can be a good thing, you know? Because you always get something slightly different. I feel that it looks darker when you swatch it. But let's see. Can't remember when was the last time I swatched this on camera. So this is Diamine, and this is an ink vent one, a special one, a raspberry Rose. And who doesn't love these ink mat bottles, like the full bottles? Like, they're so pretty. So classy. And then the second one I got, I think, oh, it's a little dusty because it's just been sitting in the back there. I think, no, the second one I got, sorry, I'm trying to de-dust these, yeah, because they collect dust, don't they? Was this Pelican turquoise, which is a really pretty color, and I got it to put in my Pelican golden sapphire before I had the edelstein golden sapphire again. I keep saying that, golden lapis pen before I had the golden lapis ink. Yeah. Cool. And hopefully you can see, so pretty blue, a very lovely bright blue. And to me, turquoise should always be a bit greener, but for some people it's blue, so you know, I think it's one of those colors that's up to interpretation. Even when you look at turquoise stones, some could be bluer, some can be greener. Oh, I need to write the name down. Yeah, so end of July, the heat wave is finally over, it seems like. I keep saying that, and then the next day is brutal hot. But yeah, it's been much more bearable, bordering on cool, especially at night. So this is Pelican 4001 turquoise. Oop, I forgot the E. And I know it looks like a G, but it's whatever. It's my handwriting, that's what that is. So, you know, you know. And then after that, I got the edelstein golden lapis, which we all know is gorgeous, gorgeous, beautiful blue with gold. I mean, what else can you say about it? In the golden lapis pen, it's amazing, and even with the fine nib, the shimmer comes out. I don't have any problem with it. I've only used it in that pen because that's, you know, that's what it was built for. Let me go one down so I have room. So how have you been faring so far in your summer, wherever you are? You hot? You cold? You indifferent? But you can see that shimmer come right away. It just pops. Every company that makes shimmer inks needs to talk to Pelican about how they do this, because I never have a problem with it. I don't have to fight. I don't have to shake it endlessly. I just shake up to make sure before I fill, and then it's perfect. I mean, like, you can't miss that shimmer. Hopefully you can see that on camera. I mean, I can see it perfectly well with the naked eye. Pelican, what did they spell? Edelstein, golden lapis. So pretty. So damn pretty. I feel like I never need another blue and gold shimmer ink after this. It's just so gorgeous. And then after that, I believe the next one was Red Dragon. And I got this specifically for my Estabrook Esty botanical garden because of the red notes in the resin. And I wanted something that was a dark red, not a blood, specifically blood red. Some people might still think it looks like blood. I don't think it does, but to me, this is just kind of the perfect red. Perfect red. Might still be a little watery from the cleaning the rod, but I just love, I think it's gorgeous. I guess blood is that color when it first comes out. Sorry if that triggers you. Yeah, I just think it's the perfect red. And I know there's a lot of reds out there people like, but I'd be like, I don't need another red, like specifically a dark red. This one will do me. Diamine Red Dragon. And I wanted like a really dark red, like red, not maroon, because I didn't want to write with like a bright red, or like if I was using it at work, I wanted it to be readable, and I also didn't want it to be scary on the page, because obviously something a bit brighter, I don't know. I don't know what I think weird things. Yeah, they don't matter. Okay, and then after that I got this one is hard. When did I get the greens? I think I got this for after that, because I wanted like a green sparkly thing for Christmas cards and things, and I had it in one of my Lamy All Stars in my tourmaline, I think, for with the large stub nib, so not a 1.1. I forget what size it was, but it's a larger stub, so I could do more calligraphy style writing, although not, you know, not real calligraphy, but just trying to do nice handwriting with it. And this is a Diamine Magical Forest. So this is a green with, I think it's a silver shimmer. We'll see if that came through. I felt like it did. It did the cards really nicely. I haven't used it a lot since, but I do like it. Oh, I'm finding it hard to write. Yeah, I think it's coming through. Diamine Magical Forest. Yeah, and I think it was my first Diamine shimmer ink. And actually, I don't think I have any other Diamine shimmer inks that I'm aware of. Yeah. So there we go. I don't know if you can see that shimmer coming through. I can see it, but it might be difficult on camera. You can really see the gold and the golden lapis. I love that. I forget there is a green with gold version of this, I think, from Diamine. I forget what it's called though. So I was just doing the thumbnail. I finished the video. And I realized I forgot to swatch the Tatcha ink that I have. And yeah, I got this at the end of the year when I got my Ferris wheel press marquee pen to go with it, because I felt like I needed a purple, and I found the perfect purple. So I have my perfect red, my perfect green, and my perfect purple, and my perfect blue glitter. I haven't quite found my perfect blue. I don't really want like a dark blue ink, so I have a couple of blue inks that do different things or are not quite dark. So I'm trying to fit this in right at the bottom of this page. Oop, I splashed it all over the book. But this is such a beautiful purple. Oh, I got way too much. Way too much. And this is the Tatcha, and this is the murasaki. And there's also a murasaki ume, I think it's called. And that's the one everybody else has. Yeah, but I have this one. And the ume, I think, it's kind of like it's more like, I want to say plummy or brown. I spell that right? 2 C's, right? And this is the murasaki. Ta-da. And this to me was like perfect dark purple, like I guess royal purple to go with the royal purple pen. And yeah, so I kind of got a bit too much on the paper. But it's gorgeous purple. Can't wait to use it again. It comes out so pretty when you write with it. I love it. I love it. Perfect purple, perfect green, perfect red, perfect glittery blue. Yeah. So then I got 2 more greens. And I think the first one was the Jacques Herbin Metropolitan. And what did I get this for? Oh, no. What did I get this for? Sugar. I can't remember. Oh, you know what? It was in my I know how to shake it. Don't need to shake it. It was in my Bennu vodka. Vodka on the rocks. Yes. Which I got for Christmas last year. And to me, this is a beautiful dark green. Just lovely. And I was calling it my perfect green. My perfect green. Really gorgeous. And yeah, I still think it's my perfect dark green. I know I have to look. You know how to spell it, Michaela. Okay. And then I got the Dominant Industry savorite for my Twisby Eco Amazonite, because I thought it would be cool if, you know, I put a put a mineral in a mineral. That's how my brain works. And also the Amazonite is in the green spectrum. So I ended up with green inks. I didn't think I would be a green ink person, but there we are. And it's a different kind of green. It's a brighter green. So I wasn't like having the same color. And it's also a really pretty green that writes really well, very useful. I mean, I think at the time I was very afraid of using anything too light to write things like notes. I want to be able to see things because my eyes are not perfect anymore. Yeah, I need glasses when I read things or write them. Dominant industry. I really struggled with the name of this one. Like how to pronounce it, and then one day it just dawned on me. I was like, oh, it's savorite. I forget how I was saying it, but I think when I first got it in the video, I was calling it something else. But that's me all over in it. And nearly towards the end. Oh, I thought this would take me ages. Then I got this Aurora and Clinger. I actually don't remember when I got this, so I might have gotten this earlier, I might have gotten this later. I don't remember. I got the Aurora and Clinger Alt Bordeaux, and I wanted it for a reason. And I can't remember what pen, what reason I had. I don't know. And I love the way it looks in the bottle. It's such a pretty kind of purple color in the bottle, and even on the dip. And I think I had like a thing where it oxidized in a not oxidized, but like felt like it turned black instead of this pretty plum color. I don't know if that was just my imagination, so I haven't really used it since, and I need to. I mean, I have this full bottle of it, and we all know you need to use inks or they can go bad. So, but when you see it there, it just looks so pretty. The difference between the swatching and then when I was writing with it. But yeah, I think it's so pretty. I mean, it comes out this nice plummy color. And then more recently, I got the Phantom of the Opera Sheening ink. And what pen is this in? So I can't remember. Oh, it's in my Black Robin pen. So it's blue with red sheen. But sometimes the sheen doesn't really come out. And there are, I found 2 dupes for it. One of them, I keep meaning to write the name down, but then I forget to write it down. But I think it's like a limited edition one, so the other one is probably easier to get hold of, I think. Keep doing that. So this is Wearingle Phantom of the Aurora. And I'll tell you in a minute after I finish swatching. So that was the last one I've actually purchased, I think. Do we want to count? Is this glass? This is glass, I guess. I didn't include it first, but I bought this specifically for my Black Robin pen, Elven Lore. And this is the Teranichi guitar, Fujiyama Iridori Sakura. And it's a pretty pink, but like a dusky kind of pink color. That's funny because like sakura, like the flowers themselves are usually fairly pale in my experience. So, like, I don't know if I'd want to write with an ink that was the exact color of sakura blossoms, but this one works pretty well. It writes really well because it's got more of that browniness to it. Like, I just kind of call it guitar. As Sean and I were talking about this once, because sometimes when you see this brand, it's just listed as guitar, and other times it's Teranichi guitar, and then sometimes just Teranichi, and then other times it doesn't say either. Yeah. So I think when I first got this, I was really confused by like what brand it was, because where I got it from just called it guitar, but then when it came, it didn't say guitar anywhere. Sakura. I don't know. You might have experienced that with this brand. And lastly, the last one I have in a bottle was a gift from the lovely Liz in our meetup. And it's this platinum mixable ink, brown. I think it's just brown. I still haven't tried to look it up, but I think, yeah, it's just brown. Coffee or something similar. But it doesn't have this peachy undertone to it, I've noticed when swatching it at least. But I did write, she had it in a pen and I wrote with it, and yeah, it was just a nice kind of chocolatey brown. And this is platinum. Mixable brown. And it swatches, yeah, it swatches a bit light, like a medium brown. Not quite a dark brown. So those are the last couple. And the red is coming out a bit. You can see the sheening this time. I did a good job. I hate temperamental inks. I'd rather just sell them on or give them away or something. If I can't get it to work, then yeah, it's a them problem, not a me problem. That's how I feel about things like that. Same with pens. I'm not gonna sit here going, oh, it's on my file. I don't know how to use this pen. Just give it away then. Why suffer? So that's those, and that's the original batch. Oh yeah, that silver is really coming through. So these are all my bottled inks that I got since last July. Well, a glass bottle, let's say glass bottle, because actually the first two inks I got were Diamine 30 ml plastic bottle ones, and they So one day I'll do all my Diamines. I just did a Diamine ink haul recently, so you can go watch that if you want to see those. But thank you so much for watching, and everyone to celebrating my peniversary. I got this new cat from Shauna. Look, isn't he cute? And yeah, I've had a great year with pens, and I love looking at my collection and choosing which ones to use next. So I'm thinking about what's coming in August for currently inked and using. And yeah, but tell me if you own any of these inks, what you think of any of these inks, and I'll see you next time. Bye.